King Charles has presented Royal Victorian orders to approximately 150 Royal Naval personnel who took part in the funeral procession for Queen Elizabeth II on September 19 last year. The monarch hosted a parade and medal presentation at Windsor Castle today, with over 100 naval ratings who drew the state gun carriage which carried the Queen's coffin during the state service receiving honours. Get the latest royal news straight to your phone by joining our WhatsApp community. The Royal Naval personnel were appointed to the Royal Victorian Order by the King in March 2023, as part of the Demise Honours list. This list is generally published following the death of a sovereign to recognise those who have provided an important personal service to them during their reign and afterwards. The special parade at Windsor Castle saw the band and personnel on parade march into the castle's quadrangle from the sovereign's entrance and then continue until they reached a dais facing the parade. However, one member of the Royal Navy was taken unwell in the quadrangle at Windsor Castle, prior to being presented with the Royal Victorian Order by the King. Upon the King's arrival, the royal salute and the national anthem were played. His Majesty was joined by the First Sea Lord to present each recipient with their medal individually, before the royal salute and national anthem played to mark the end of the parade. Queen Elizabeth passed away on September 8 last year at Balmoral at the age of 96, having spent 70 years on the throne. Her state funeral on September 19 saw thousands line the street to say goodbye to the beloved monarch, with 14-hour queues to see her coffin lying in state before the occasion. It was revealed this month that the funeral cost £162 million to the UK taxpayer, with the biggest costs covered by the Home Office, which paid £74 million towards the event. The Department of Culture, Media and Sports spent another £57 million, with foreign royals and world leaders from across the globe coming to Westminster Abbey to pay their respects. In a statement, Chief Secretary to the Treasury John Glenn described her death and a period of national mourning as a moment of huge national significance. He added, "During this period, many hundreds of thousands of people came in person to pay their respects, at the Lying at Rest in Edinburgh, the Lying in State in Westminster, as well as in London and Windsor for the state funeral on 19 September. Don't miss Prince Harry and William's code and what it meant at royal funeral. Latest, King Charles dials down temperature of palace swimming pool in bid to cut costs, reveal, Kate seen as trusted lieutenant to King despite showing up. Charles, insight, many more people also came out to support His Majesty the King and other members of the royal family as they travelled around the UK during this time. The government's priorities were that these events ran smoothly and with the appropriate level of dignity, while at all times ensuring the safety and security of the public. The King's coronation on May 6 was estimated to have cost £100 million, significantly less than the funeral, with the service reflecting the monarch's principle of a slimmed-down institution. Both the length of the service and the guest list were cut down in comparison to the Queen's coronation in 1953, which cost the taxpayer £56 million when adjusted for inflation.